You start out with the Modern Warfare 2 engine, which was advanced from the Modern Warfare 1 engine, and we don't go naming our engine, so we just add stuff as we need to. And this is a great engine. We added though a new audio system. We've added a lot of new AI. We've added a lot of graphics. We've added a ton of tools to it so that we could iterate and iterate and iterate more. We could build faster, which just makes better gameplay. We've added so much to this game. I mean, if you see the levels right now, they're not only really big, but they're really tall because we have to build within these big cities. And if you compare Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, you will see that the graphics are really a lot better. And you'll see water shaders. You're going to see all kinds of new stuff in there. We just don't go out and talk about the engine as much or name it, but man, we did a lot of work. We don't expect it to be at the end of it, but the story wraps up the last 2 games. So the story itself you'll at least feel like there's a conclusion, but I can't see ending Modern Warfare 4. We haven't designed anything, we haven't talked about it, nothing like that, because we're finishing this game completely focused on it. But I expect that you'll see more, but we'll probably have a different storyline. Well, my last game was Dead Space, and I really enjoyed that. But I got to tell you, I've had a lot of fun. I've learned a lot making a first-person shooter in Modern Warfare, and the reason why I'm here at Activision and not at EA making Dead Space 2 or 3 or whatever is because I want to work on Call of Duty, and that's what I'd like to make now. I would like to change, I would like to go in another direction a bit, but I don't want to talk about that too much. But I'd still like to make a first-person shooter with the word Call of Duty over it and something else underneath.
One of the things we did when we sat down to design Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer is we tried to come up with a way of expanding the play styles and expanding the sort of the fun factor for people who have different play styles. So we looked at Modern Warfare 2 and we found that the kill streak system was really based for those people who are looking to get high KDRs. They're for people who can get kill streaks, who can streak together various kills, and to get the rewards of the kill streak system. So that system was very focused on a very certain type of person. And we found that there were other players who were really good but had a sort of a different style of play, whether it was they were just very aggressive and they would run in and get a bunch of kills and then die and then run back in and get a bunch of kills and die, and that's for instance that's the way I like to play. But also people who want to play the objective. Like I love objective modes. I want to play Dom or headquarters. I love objective modes. I want to win the objective mode. I'm not really concerned with my personal KDR or if I've moved a hundredth of a point on my KDR. That's not my thing. So. What we did is with the kill streak system is turn it into this point streak system. Now, point streaks means it's not just kills that are moving your bars up. It's also flag captures. It's capture a dom point. It's take the headquarters. It's any of the objective modes can move your points. And also, if you have Hardline Pro perk, assists then also add to your point streak. So you get an assist, and your point streaks go up. And the rewards for point streaks have been tweaked as well, so that each of the 3 different strike packages sort of have a different feel for what you're winning, for what you're getting rewarded with. So an assault works. The assault strike package works basically just like it did in the previous game. That package does reset on death. It has kill streaks that are very geared around killing other guys. one of the things we've done is we've tried to make it more player driven. So there's a lot more sort of player driven kill streaks, and what that means is you know, less AI driven, less like I have a helicopter in the air or some vehicle in the air that's killing a bunch of people in some other part of the map. It's more about me driving a assault drone, or me shooting from the back of an Osprey, or me in a big juggernaut suit running around wrecking havoc. That's the assault kill streaks. Support is basically for multiple kinds of people. My style, and being the more sort of aggressive run and gun, I love to run into wherever the fray is, and when I die, I sprint right back to wherever that melee, that fight was. Love the action. Support has kill streaks that are more geared towards your team. They're more geared towards helping your team be better, giving them some advantage. So for instance, it's things like the UAV, or counter UAV, or advanced UAV. It's things like the ballistic vest, where I throw down this bag of ballistic vests, and you can pick one up, and you have some extra health for a little bit. You know, it's a recon drone, which can go around and sort of be like a cool moving UAV, or even the recon juggernaut. So that those kill streaks or those point streak rewards are more geared towards supporting the whole team. But the way the system works is you don't die, you don't lose your points when you die. So you know, I get 3 kills in a flag cap. You know, I'm at 4 points. I die, that's fine. I'm still at 4 points. You know, I get a few more flag caps, and I keep going up and I keep going up, and I activate those perks. And the way the whole system works now is you can choose which, you see all of your available kill streaks on a bar on the side of the screen, and I can move them up and down and pick which one I want to do. It's not like it was before, where it's just you had one icon, you press it, and that one happened. And if you wanted 1 3 deep or 1 deep in, you know, you would have to just use up what you had on top to get to the next one. Now you can choose which one you want to roll with. And then Specialist, which is the 3rd version of the strike package, this one's really interesting, and I think it's one of those ones that's gonna the value of it and the understanding of it is gonna evolve over time. It's basically every 2 kills you unlock another perk. So you know, you start with a 3 perk loadout. When you get 2 kills, you get a 4th perk. When you get 2 more kills, you get a 5th perk. Etc., up to 6 perks. Now, when you get to 8 kills, you actually you get all of the perks. Now, you'll be able to pick perks to not have activate, but you basically could, if you wanted to, have basically every perk available, except for some of the ones that are obviously couldn't be available, like Overkill, which gives you 2 primaries. You're not going to switch to 2 primaries mid-match, but all of the perks basically become available, and you sort of become like a superhuman version of your character. And then when you die, it all resets back down to 0. And it's always funny when I think about this, is when we were designing, I was thinking it's almost like Street Fighter, where you have the power bar that you raise and raise and raise and raise, and it keeps going and going and going, and you do your super move. Well, this is sort of similar in the sense that your character, you know, you're getting points. You know, whether it's kills, whether it's capping flags, you're getting better, and then you know, you become the super version of yourself, and then when you die, you just reset back down. But it's really changed the way I think about perks, because I usually always run with Scavenger, but now I don't need Scavenger right away, you know, because I'm not out of ammo right away. So I've put Scavenger in my Specialist pack, and I put something else there, and because I'm so used to always using Scavenger, I never even really looked at any of the other perks, and now I'm like actually paying attention to what some of the other perks do, and really changing up my playstyle, and it's been a really fascinating thing. But I think it's one of those things that's going to take a long time to sort of really master. So those are the 3 packages: Assault, Support, and Specialist. I mean, we're so still focused on Modern Warfare 3. I have no idea what we're going to do when we finish this. the series in general is evolving and growing, and there are multiple aspects of when you say Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare series, of things that are happening with that. Some of them are happening across all of the Call of Duties. So, for instance, the addition of the Elite service really changes a lot about how the game is interacted with, and it adds so much more to your experience playing any Call of Duty game. And then from a single player standpoint, so for instance, the single player story is in an arc that will, I think, finish out this. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's going to an arc that will have some closure on certain points at the end of the single player. Whether or not we go into, if we, from a single player standpoint, where we pick off, if we do a whole new crew, a whole new cast, I can't say yet. I honestly don't know. And as far as the next game, we just really have not looked past getting through this game to get to anything else. So in Modern Warfare 2, we had prestige rewards. We had when you prestige at certain levels, you unlock things like new creative class slots and such. One of the things we've done with this game is we wanted to add a whole bunch of more rewards and really kind of grow that system out into something that's just not sort of I get a few things here and there for leveling, but actually open up a path for people to choose what they want. So we introduced the new prestige shop this time for this game, and it has a whole lot more stuff inside. So for instance, I can unlock when I prestige, I get a prestige credit. And that I can use to unlock something, a prestige unlock, and I can use it to unlock anything I want. So I can pick a custom creative class, another custom creative class slot if I want, or I can, for instance, one of my favorites is I can pick a weapon or a perk that I know I love running with, and I can unlock it early. So we have this early unlock system. So now I can let's say there's the scavenger perk. Let's say it unlocks at X level, 28 or something like that. I'm not actually sure what the number is, but let's say it did unlock at 28. But I want it early, so I can spend my prestige point and I can unlock that perk and have it at level 4. As soon as I do creative class, I've got that early unlock. There are other things as well. You'll see in the list, and we can add stuff. And alter that as we go, but and you also another big thing is actually those prestige points don't come just from prestiging in multiplayer. So if I go play the single player and I finish the campaign, I'll get a prestige point. If I finish the campaign on veteran, I might get another prestige point. If I play Spec Ops, I can get prestige point. There'll be other ways of getting prestige points, and it'll all basically in the prestige shop allow you to unlock certain things for the game.